It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Browns' versatile running back. There's a lot to like from his showing last week. Well over 100 yards and a pair of scores. It's the Browns and the Colts on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here, losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it,
The Browns offense about set to take over here. And the one to watch is going to be this man, their rookie running back.
And if you look back to last week, typically we think about him and how important he is to the run game. But last week, very active in the passing attack, and it just goes to show how versatile he is. You can ask him to do just about anything, and he'll be successful.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Really was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Watson on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A first down and then some. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll run on first down. Daugherty down to about the 37. The Browns at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Daugherty, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They'll try and run for it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First and goal. For an early statement here on the road. A shotgun snap for Watson. And he whips that one incomplete there. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to second and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is third and goal. To throw is Watson. Touchdown! A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Hey, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Well, whatever they said appears to have worked. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up second down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter, because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On second down now, Daugherty. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get this on past the 45 to the 47. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's about what you would expect, since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Daugherty. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. You look at this Colt defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball, doing good things down early.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle they go. Daugherty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Watson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Samson Abuka showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long. Now back to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On 1st and 10, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, Daugherty. 73 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll keep it on the ground. Daugherty down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 6.
At the Colts 35-yard line.
Back to throw, Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so they're all a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I think he might have been a little bit too focused on turning upfield.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Watson looks to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for them. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
That's on the Pro Bowl guard, Joel Bitonio. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a give, right side. Daugherty, and he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 86 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Second down at the 20-yard line.
On second down now, Daugherty. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down, Browns.
On first down, Daugherty. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Watson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, Now you stop.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the...
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. Watson on first down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Again, 11 on the play. And the Browns first down.
On first down, it's Watson. Right back to Njoku. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Watson now to throw. That pass complete to Moore. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Daugherty, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Cleveland geared up to take the field. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Moore, the man in motion. They'll run on first down. Daugherty. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Daugherty, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
On 1st down, Daugherty. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 183 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
At the 28-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This 2nd and 4. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Daugherty. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And Watson's going to throw it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Up the middle they go. Daugherty. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. After the interception, here's Watson. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the 2nd half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with
We're rolling now, boys. They were ready for us today.